Oh, there's the bloke with the penny farthing. Look at this old bloke here. Look at him with his cool bike. I wouldn't be able to ride one of them. Most of the penny farthings I've seen just recently, the fat kids have buggered the back tyres. Only a little tyre and all that. Got flat tyres. Look at this poor bugger. Anyway, having a cup of tea and damper. How good is this? Tea, damper on the main drag of Australia's Pioneer Village. Look at this. Isn't it just gnarly? Share and share. There's all these ladies in there spinning yarn, which is awesome. Went on the train ride. Highly recommend it. Go around 3 times. Go through some tunnel. Look at this bloke on the penny farthing. He knows exactly what he's doing. Look at the smile on his face. That's so cool. Look at that. Up he goes. What a dude. You watch out. Oh, kid. Oh well. That could have ended badly. This is the coolest place ever. If you have not been to Pioneer Village on a cool day where they do stuff like Australia Day, they said this Anzac Day as well. But the funniest thing, how's that bloke saying, we did the train, go round and round on the train. They need train drivers, by the way. If you want to be a train driver, if you've always wanted to be a train driver, you can come to Pioneer Village and you can volunteer and become a train driver. It's only a little train, but it's a bloody good train. Go through around these ponds and stuff, but the pond used to have a crocodile in it. And this is like flood territory, right? Hawkesbury River. The freaking crocodile got washed out by the flood into the Hawkesbury River. They had to catch it and relocate it. You look at these blokes here all dressed up good. There you go. I'm assuming the bloke in the red coat, like all the soldiers that came with the convicts, but the bloke in the blue, I'm thinking he was like New South Wales Corps. Do some research, do some Googling on New South Wales Corps. Great stories. But this is just terrific. Oh, you're doing your ear. Look, he's buttering his damper with his golden syrup and his butter. You had yours yet? No. Yeah, they've run out of scones, of course, because everyone came and ate it, but you can still get a bit of damper.
Is that damper? Is that good damper?
Oh, you're a bit foreign, are you?
I'm sorry. I've been there 7 years and I've never been...
7 years. Well, you gotta... Yeah, I've been here my whole life and I've never been to this village until now, but damper... Damper, I'm sure you've got a version of damper.
Is it a type of bread?
Yeah, it's just no, you're right, but it's not made from corn. It's not like a mealie or anything, but it's made out of just whatever flour you can have, and then you just put water in it. What makes it different than normal bread? It's just, it's just our thing. I don't know what it is. It's
I'm learning every day. I learn
yeah.
about Aussie. I love it.
But yeah, this is golden syrup, which is like the old-timey sweetening thing that everyone would have. But I don't know, damper's just a thing. It's just a really super basic bread that everyone can make anywhere.
So next time we'll come, hopefully they'll have
scones.
Another Sunday? Is it open every Sunday?
I don't know how it works. I really need to find... Ask this bloke here on the bike. He knows what's going on. He's not going to stop. He's got no brakes.
Damn.
I love how he just goes around loving life. Yeah.
On his way up, and then he knocked over one of the kids.
Oh yeah, he did almost take out that kid. No worries.
Happy Aussie Day.
You too. Yeah, golden syrup is like the only sweetener we used to have, unless you have a molasses, but golden syrup is like the fancy molasses. So good. Old Sydney Town. Everyone talks about Old Sydney Town. I never went. I don't even know what Old Sydney Town is.
I like this game.
Oh, you were here, Tanya. Yeah, I missed all the good stuff. What did we miss? We missed the gumboot chucking. We got the song throwing.
Covered almost everything.
Yeah, but we didn't go. We didn't do any of the activities. I want to beat people. There was a donut eating competition. They should have a damper eating competition.
I would have lost that competition.
You didn't like it, did you? You didn't like damper. But, like when you're starving, really hungry, this is really good. He's like, no, damper no good. You would lose that competition.
Wonderful day at the Australian Under-Pine Series. Just a reminder that our rides do cease at 3 p.m. today. So tickets are still available for the next 5 minutes at the ticket office opposite the church. And rides finish at 3 p.m. Our gates close at 4 p.m. And please come back and see us real soon. Thank you.
We will come back and see you real soon. We've been on all the rides we want to go on. We've done everything. That kid's like 10 in a pram. I want to get in a pram. If he can be 10 and be in a pram, I want to get in a pram. Where'd you get the ice cream? Oh, the Mr. Whippy van. Ah, okay. There's no ye olde ice cream here.
No, I don't think so.
Mm.
No. Just saw Mr. Whippy, but go for it.
There was one of those Mr. Whippy vans down at Kiama. Friggin' $10 for a shitty cone and a bit of soft serve on it. $10.
That's what happens when you go for these type of events.
I think that's how much they cost. Soft serve, $10. It was like a 30-cent cone for $10. The old bloke.
Can I have this if you want to?
Fucking hope I'll have yours. Did you like your tea? There's more tea there. You don't even like the tea.
No, I like the tea. I've had one.
You would have been a shit first settler. You would have been the worst pioneer ever. You don't like the damper. You probably can't ride a penny farthing.
No.
You can't ride a horse. You would have been shit.
I could be a train driver.
They didn't have trains in the early days. I was explaining to Shazzy why we didn't have slaves. I'm like, oh, because animals did all the things that humans did. It was Australia just missed that period where we relied completely on human labour. It was only a few years, and then it was all about using dogs to do stuff, goats to do stuff, cattle and horses. Which is pretty cool. And then we got the engines straight away because, you know, British gave us engines. So we missed the whole slavery thing, really. I mean, there was convicts. Every single penny farthing that them kids are on have got flat tyres. They should have a weight restriction on it. Is that what this is? An Arak Pearl cup. Did you at least like the cutlery? Or whatever, crockery?
Yes, I like it. I was just so busy observing people.
I know, just people watching is my favourite thing today.
Yeah.
I'm the same as you. It's very good to people watch. Pioneer Village, people watching heaven.
Yes.
Hey, Stephen in orange. And don't criticize me for the way that I eat damper. This is a traditional way to eat damper. You have a bit of tea, have your damper, have a bit of tea, have your damper. At the end of the day, like, damper is shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not shit, but I don't know, it reminds me of being on the stock camp. You should see his face, he's not impressed, he's like, damper is shit. And golden syrup is even shitter. But when you don't have much, it's awesome. Look at that bloke with his waistcoat on. He looks good, but I reckon he thinks he looks better. Oh. Another flat tire.
I like her outfit. I like her blue outfit.
Yes. Oh, did you notice that she doesn't have a dress on? They're pants. Because, you know, they weren't allowed to show their ankles. This guy on his penny farthing. Check this bloke out. Look at that bloke. He's the coolest dude. He reminds me of the bloke from Magic Pudding. You know the bloke from Magic Pudding? Can't remember what his name was. It's the bloke from Magic Pudding. He just looks like him. With the beard and with the pipe. So good. This is awesome. Yeah, some of your cousins are coming.
Yeah. No, they're not my cousins.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
They're
all
your
rise
cousins
at now seat. All rise at now seat.
All the rides are over.
Remain open until 4 p.m. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you.
I have had a wonderful day. This place is cool
I
as.
really like this place.
We should volunteer here. We could do volunteering here. We could.
No, thank you.
What would you do? I'm going to be the train driver.
No, I'll be the trainer.
Does he like Vegemite? Do you like Vegemite? Yeah, he loves Vegemite. Of course he likes Vegemite. You have to have Vegemite or you get bitten by mosquitoes. I do have a sarcastic side. Gets me into so much trouble. Because if you just hear it, you're like, what? I've taken offence to that on behalf of whoever he said something about. But oh well. Makes my partner laugh. That's what matters. As long as you're laughing. Yeah.
I like your jokes.
You love my jokes. Do I have a scone? No, just the damper. Because they ran out of scones friggin' hours ago. Because the place was packed apparently. And every man and his dog and his cousin all wanted a scone. But we couldn't come here earlier because it was just packed. And there's no air conditioning because it's a pioneer village.
Yeah, I want to be in 2025.
Yeah, 2025 rocks. You can never, ever complain about the current... Look, so many people are like, oh, I was born in the wrong era. I wish I lived in this time. Like, piss off.
Yeah.
You couldn't have survived 5 minutes without antibiotics and
I couldn't have
bug
eaten
spray.
that damper.
No, you couldn't have eaten that.
I could have died with starvation, right?
Well, there's always like goannas and shit you could have eaten. Look at this guy here. You know how Asians sometimes just wear stuff and you're like, what the fuck? Oh my God, I want to show you. He's wearing a full military belt over his outfit. Oh, I can show you from behind. I can show you from behind. There you go. That's his Australian get-up, it's That was pretty funny. But yeah, anyway. I was having a laugh with someone yesterday about, you know, the hats that often... Asians particularly do wear odd hats. I mean, so does Melania Trump. But anyway, I'm like, is there an odd Asian hat shop? And my friend's like, no, that's an Australian gift shop hat. And they convince them that this is what we wear. So they buy these odd hats. And it's like, yeah, that's what Australians wear, buy this. This is people watching heaven. How's my Beyond camper van going, Sammy? It is amazing. I haven't actually slept in it proper good myself because I put my mates in there. But I love it. I love it. We've driven it today, haven't we? That's what we're driving around because your first drive in it today. You're up above everything. It's just so cool. I'm going to take it to my Australia Day hosting gig tonight so that I've got like my own personal green room. Because why not? Why can't I have my own green room? I can go and just, when the bands are playing, I can just go in my own little hut and cool down with my Sirocco fans and my AC. So yeah, so I'm going to take it with me everywhere. You'll see. I've got to check the voting because I'm literally going to call it whatever is voted on. People watching, I know, Debbie, it's the best, and there is no better place than Australian Pioneer Village on Australia Day. It's just like everyone is here, and because it's hot, people are just like, ugh, not trying to put on any airs and graces. That's when I love people. Feel for the people back in the day here in Kalgoorlie, 45 last 2 days. Everyone walked to Kalgoorlie, Naomi, like, no thank you. Like, when I was driving across the Nullarbor so many times, every time I look out the window, I'm just like, people walked here and carried everything they needed to survive for months on their backs. Because you couldn't take animals, couldn't take horses, couldn't take anything because there's not enough water. Everything had to be walked or bicycled. God, the pioneers did it tough. Sick and tired of having pioneers bashed as being evil rapists. Fuck off, they were bloody incredible humans that did incredible things. So anyway, that's just me. I just keep getting really annoyed and being told how I should feel about what incredible people they were. They were not bad people. They were incredible, resilient people who survived in an unforgiving environment. Especially those ones that went to Kalgoorlie and all the other really isolated gold mines. They had to carry everything that they needed for months and months at a time on their own back. Oh, she just twisted her ankle. Ew, that sucks. 47, bugger that. Yeah. Luckily there's lots of water holes now. You can jump in and cool down and of course flick the switch and we've got air conditioning. I used to be one of those people not that long ago. I was just like, don't want air conditioning, wouldn't have air conditioning in my house, don't turn the air conditioning on. But now that I've got my own place, yeah, I do have air conditioning. It's all solar power run, but it still makes me feel better about using an air conditioner. I'm such an anti-air conditioner bloke. See, I make him laugh. I always chipper on like this. It's like, happy Australia Day, others. Oh, thanks, Scott. Happy Australia Day to you. I do want an ice cream though, but I'm not going to pay for $10 for a Mr. Whippy friggin' soft serve when most of it's just air and sugar. I want a proper ice cream. I'll pay $10 for a proper ice cream. Babies are so funny. Look at that baby. You don't know which is its hand or its foot. So fat. Look at the bloody wrinkles in it. Imagine the biggest care in the world is which appendage to stick in your mouth. That's all they care about. He's a cute baby. So fat. Fat baby. That's all they have to worry about. Like, oh, I've got 4 things I can stick in my mouth. Which one will I stick in my mouth? That's it. That's all they have to worry about. Everyone else does everything for them. And then it gets things like that, and it can stick something else in its mouth. Like a key ring, whatever it is. Can't believe this whole place is run by volunteers. Isn't it crazy?
She was a volunteer.
Oh, that Yeah, the girls in the kitchen. No, you couldn't. There's no way you could get volunteers to run a kitchen. Imagine how hot it would be in there. So hot. Oh, hey Angie. Oh my God. That photo of porridge was amazing. Porridge was the cutest. Her head looked like she dipped it in porridge. Porridge. Oh, there's the hats I was just talking to you about. Do you see what I'm talking about? See, they all have a crazy hat. Like, you can't buy any of those hats anywhere where you've been in a shop. I say that, and our hats are made out of rabbits. But you know, horses for courses. But everyone in that family has a different hat. And he's so proud of his hat. I think he's worn that whole outfit. It's like his safari outfit. I'm going to Pioneer Village today. Put my safari outfit on. So we're going to go to the lolly shop. You can get some lollies. I'm going to crack another tooth. There's no way I'm having a lolly. You only pay $5 for your Mr. Whippy, and they're huge. Being scammed by Mr. Whippy in New South Wales. Always think about it, you know. All you need to do is be able to sell air to people, and then you're making money. So anyone that makes milkshakes or fluffy bread, it's all just air. Oh, look at this couple. That could be us. We could dress up like the oldie times. Look at her with her bonnet. And he's got a drum.
They're cool.
They are cool. We could be cameleers. I'll be the surgeon, because I don't reckon anyone would have trusted you. Isn't it funny now? Every doctor in Australia looks like you. But I'll be the surgeon, because in the old times they looked like me. I'll be the surgeon, and you can be my Afghan.
Like a patient?
No, not like a patient, like the bloke that handles all the camels. Afghans are the camel handlers. They weren't all from like Afghanistan.
I thought you were saying like you could be a doctor and I would be like injured.
No, I'm not going to save you. Look at this bloke with his xylophone thing. Not a xylophone. What's those things called? Pump action music box. No, an Afghan is like a bloke from your region, like Punjab, Balochistan, modern Afghanistan. Anyone from that whole region, all the way down to Gujarat, they're all called Afghans in the early days of Australia. The Sindh. How cool is he with his... Does anyone know what those things are called? We do this. Ding, ling, 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 ling. Oh, you had a lamo. I've not had a lamo. Accordion. No, it's not an accordion because it's just a thing. Accordions. Yeah, I don't know what that thing is. A concertina music machine. There must be keys on it for him to be able to changing the tune. He can't just... Yeah, no, there is. There's little keys on it. Oh, that's so ye olde music. I thought they said that the tractor rides are finished. Oh no, that must be the last one. I love it. Teenage dirtbags playing over at the green, and we've got old mate here with his concertina machine. Piano accordion. Is it a piano accordion? He's wetting his whistle. Hey, Ian, what's that machine called you've got there? I'm not a magician. He's got his name on a name tag. What is it? Concertina. I was right. So this, they were reckoning at concertina. That's what I thought it was.
You can look it up on
No, I know what a concertina is. I'm not stupid. But they reckon it was a piano accordion, which is different, right? Here, come over here. Here. Show them your outfit.
Piano keyboard down one side.
Yeah, but this has just got keys at the end, little dingling.
right,
This is
yeah.
a poor man's piano accordion, isn't it?
Yes. Well, these were invented first before the piano accordion.
Right. But it's so little.
Yes. So convenient to carry round. So when the first split came out, the sailors,
Yeah.
you know, they sing the sea shanties on
Yes.
the ship, putting the ropes. They had these.
Even in the 1700s.
Yeah, well, this particular one was built in the late 1800s.
Yeah.
And of course, they didn't have plastic in those days. So these are made of bone. The buttons made out of bone.
You're joking. Of some unknown animal.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a whale or something that you're not allowed to talk about now.
Well, they used to have the rag and bone man. You
They
used to go
did have
round-
the rag and bone man. That was my first ever public appearance. Was I did a poem about the rag and bone man.
Oh, right. Well, but they used to go, had a horse-drawn cart. They used to go around.
Yeah,
the,
no one can
the
see ya.
streets,
Yeah,
and
look
the
there.
fellow was, rag and bone, rag and bone.
That's what I was telling him about the rag and bone man, and he
my
thought it was
parents-
weird. Because in India they don't pick up the rag and bones; they just leave it all in the street.
Right.
Yeah, but we clean
well,
it up.
in those days, I said to my parents, what do they want bones for? They said, well, they make things out of, such as this.
Yeah, keys.
Remember, piano keys.
Piano
they were
keys,
ivory. The ivory was for
But just
originally.
anything, right? Anything we think of plastic was
That's
made out of
right.
bone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool. So it's a concertina.
Concertina, yeah.
So even in the 1700s they had that.
Well, it was invented by a fellow called Wheatstone, who also, do you know anything about electrical work?
A little bit, like
Have you heard of the Wheatstone Bridge? He invented this device for measuring currents or something.
Really?
But also he invented the concertina, the squeeze box. Yeah.
Don't you hate these blokes that just do 1,000 things before they're 25?
Yeah. So these were very common in those days.
Yeah.
Because they were so light and easy to carry around, and of course you didn't have amplifiers in those days or anything. So they were used, as I say, with the sailors. It came out, and dances were often fiddles. Fiddles were easy enough to carry, and these, so they provided the music for dances and that sort of stuff.
Yeah, when I was hearing you play that before, I just felt that's the noise of early Australia.
Yeah.
That and a mouth organ.
Well, that's right. Well, this is like two mouth organs, but instead of blowing, you've got one of them there and one of them there, and you pump the air between them. So, but children say, "Oh, where did the batteries go?" But, everything they've got,
Yeah,
they play with, has
needs
got
to be
batteries
plugged
in it.
into the magic hole in the wall.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. These are manual. We don't need batteries.
How long did it take you to learn?
Oh, I'm still learning. I just because I don't read music. I just play what's in my head.
You're joking. You just play what you think in your head.
Yeah. Well, I have to have the tune in my head. So,
And how do you know which button to press?
well, you just get the feel for it. But I mean, this is a C. That row is C, and that row is G,
Right.
and they're sharps and flats.
Right.
But because I don't read music, it doesn't make
Doesn't
much
really
sense to
matter.
me. Yeah. Anyway, nice to talk to you.
Likewise. I'll leave you with that to give to someone else, but I really appreciate it. Thank you. I love being right.
And I suppose that happens a lot.
Every 5 minutes.
Thank you.
What a cool dude. What a cool guy.
It's so
Shit
cool.
hat, but cool guy.
I really like his music.
His music's great. Your hat's way better. I want another cup of tea, actually. And now I do want another. I'm using your tea bag. I could go another piece of Tampa.
Really?
Yes, it reminds me of the oldie times now that he sung that music. He's so good. See his face. He hates Tampa. Well, listen, buddy, come with me on the road and that's all we eat. Tampa, wheat chitty grubs, goanna, Keen's mustard with rice. What tune is that, do you reckon?
Something from Bridgerton.
Do you reckon it's something from Bridgerton? Well, that's like 1800, isn't it? Oh, crikey.
How you going, Brad? All right, mate. You all right? Busy day? Hey?
Busy day, looks fucked. Rain continuous. That's an Australian way to say I'm fucked. he said, oh, I had a big day. I said, oh, it's been continuous. Dave, would you ever get me out of here like Reggie's doing? Yeah, of course I would. But she was so brave to do that heights thing because I've got a bit of a heights issue because, I don't know if you know this, but I used to jump out of planes as a job. And I broke most of my body. Broke my legs, broke my hands. I was wheelchair bound for a year, you know. And I found out when I was in Big Brother that I had lots of PTSD issues because being locked in cages as a kid. So, you know, I do have a bit of an issue about being in a confined space. You know, you got lots of older brothers and sisters and a dad who just doesn't quite know how to deal with a little kid, even though he's already had 11. So yeah, confined spaces and me, not so good. Eating anything, I can eat anything. Shit, I can eat damper. I ate your damper. Got kids on that thing backwards. The kids' eyes? No. Well, like blue eyes were they? That's what I love about Chaz, is that he just gets blown away by blue eyes all the time. Because he didn't grow up with it. Camp Cook Red Claw, yes! Oh, I love a good yabby. Sounded like she'll be coming around the mountain. Thank you, Jenny. That's what it was. She'll be coming around the mountain. If you want later, we can jam, because I can sing real good. Later. It's like, fuck off, Dave. It's down by the riverside. Thank you, Marlene. That probably sounds better. I've got no idea what I'm talking about. I love it. They've run out of Coke in there. So all these foreigners are having to have ginger beer and prosciutto. And I reckon they're all going to go, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh no, he just chucked it. He didn't like it. He chucked it in the bin. It's like, no, chucked it. That's because your blue eyes are the most beautiful, Dave. That's why he loves blue eyes. Is that why?
Yes.
Oh, no, it's not. You just love blue eyes.
You have to check first.
That little kid. Oh, the one in the pram. The one in the backwards going pram. That is some tight ponytails. Ouch. I'm going to be hit with the brush a few times, I reckon, trying to get that in a ponytail that tight. It's an instant facelift, but you don't need it because you're only 8. What 500 miles and I would walk 1,000 more. That's funny. Shazzy was asking before, where are all the Aborigines? But there is that. And I'm like, I don't know. But there's quite a few Aborigine tourists over there. All doing what we're all doing, just enjoying Pioneer Village and the cool history. But God, I love that Asian guy in the full fatigues outfit, the full camo hat. I reckon he thinks he's totally Australiana right now. Okay. Bit of a leg there, Copper. Bit of a leg. that guy from Campbelltown with the, oh, I see. Yeah, he's got very blue eyes. Yeah. Oh, so these kids have cracked the shits. Oh, because the tractor rides are finished and they're not letting anyone else on, so the kids have cracked it. Oh well. Come back next year, kids. This was terrific. Do you do this very often? Once a year. Is this open very often?
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday, is it? But then all that stuff that you guys do in the shearing shed,
We don't come on Sunday, no.
you just do it once a year.
We do that once a year.
Because that was terrific.
Yeah. But also, we do a school, they have a school excursions.
Oh, yeah.
Schools around
Yeah.
Sydney, everywhere. And we come and
Show them how to do it then.
how to do it, yeah. And the school excursions come.
Do you teach any of your kids how to spin yarns?
Well, my kids.
Yeah.
My kids too old.
Because this is the thing, like my mum used to do that all the time. She used to do all the spin her own yarn, everything.
Yeah, it's a
But my
drawing
sisters
yarn.
wouldn't have a clue.
No,
I
it's
wouldn't have a
drawing
clue,
yarn.
but
I have tried to, but I've only got grandsons and tried to teach them. My daughters, try to teach them knitting. But
isn't it crazy? Well, like we think so much about all these things. Oh, we don't have a culture. The reason we don't have a culture is because we don't learn it.
drawing out, they go to Kmart and buy their junk.
Yeah, they Kmart and buy their junk there.
Yeah.
And you can make it for a fraction of the price.
We meet once a week. And,
Do you? Where are you at, Carrajong?
No, North Richmond.
North Richmond.
And we meet there. And
Yeah.
Spinners and weavers and what have you. We have stalls that we sell our stuff at.
Yeah.
Which we showed you guys.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I see you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a mob that does it at the Toowoomba show as well.
Yeah. And also we go to East Carrajong Hall once a month.
Yeah, right.
Sell our stuff.
And is it really just a place to gossip? Now that not many people go to the post office?
No.
No, of course not. No, we're all there keeping culture alive. See you later.
You're better than as well, but
Depends on who's there or not. See ya. Oh, are you at the John Darien Woolshed? I'm not at the John Darien Woolshed. This is Sydney's version of the John Darien Woolshed. This is Australian Piney Village in the Hawkesbury. It's very cool, but it keeps flooding, so they have to keep rebuilding it all the time. They're having to rebuild the maze because they got smashed. And then this crocodile used to live here, and when the flood came through, it got let out. That was cool. Well, we better get going. Thanks for having a yarn with me. Do we get to see him? No, you don't get to see him. Don't get to see him. He's been around for a long time. How long are we? How long have we been, like?
4 years.
4 years. Crikey Moses. 4 years. Please interview the Asian camo guy. I'm not. Oh, shit. And she's seen him as well. She thought it was hilarious. I am not going to interview the Asian camo guy. But crikey, he's so proud of his outfit. He is so proud of him. So he's getting photos with all of the buildings. As am I. Look at how cool outfit. She's got a cool outfit. Her husband didn't get the email. All right, I'm gonna go. Please interview. No, I'm not gonna interview the Asian guy. Sing us a song. No, I'm not singing a song. Yeah, we're very happy together, Melissa. Yeah. Well, instantly, this place is shut down. There's nothing going on. Look at this bloody tumbleweed and roly-poly will come through in a second. Anyway, we're going to go to the lolly shop. Oh, heel and toe. Heel and toe, heel and toe. You know, square dancing was something that the British did to try and get rid of problems, divisions with all the different communities. You know, all the Cornish people, so they would mix with the Protestant Irish, and then the Catholic Scottish would mix with the English. Anyway, square dancing was a real good way to try and get the communities to mix. Oh my God. Do you want me to show you the Asian camo guy? I'm gonna just do that. There you go, there he is. He's so cool. There he is. I don't know if you can see him, but anyway, that was it. Because I don't want to make fun of the guy, but it's pretty funny. He thinks he looks terrific. Absolutely terrific. Happy Australia Day. See you tonight. I'll show you what we're doing. Watching all the licorice all sorts of past. Should be hot in that uniform. Think of all the early settler women and what they used to have to wear. Oh my God. Just can't believe it. Then again, you know, it's not just early settler women. There's a lot of women in parts of the world, including this one, that have to wear lots and lots of unnecessary for the climate clothing, so to speak. Is that really hot, your outfit? That's why you didn't wear it. You was like, bugger that, I'm not dressing up this year, love. But you look great. She looks great, doesn't she? And she knows it. Look at her, walking like a dog who's just done a shit in a park. She does look good. Square dancing in primary school? Yeah, square dancing was the best. It gets you over divisions. And you just have fun, because it's silly. It's silly, it's easy to learn, and it's fun. And it gets us over the discomfort and awkwardness of meeting new people. All right, I'm gonna go and... The dresser's working in the kitchens back then, yes. Shocking. Break a tooth. Ugh. I will go and break it. No, I'm just going to suck on it. I won't chew it. I've broken so many teeth lately. Look at my front too. I was just broken. Got to get that fixed. And I broke another tooth up here the other day. Shocking. See you a bit later. I'll do it live a little bit later from the Thong Throwing Championships of the World. Governor Phillip Park and Windsor from 5 o'clock.